for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
My bad. I'm tripping like a mug. What's up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. I just started the show. I wasn't even on screen. How about that? Excited about the show today. Bringing in some of my friends, man. Josh will be in the building. My man, MUSA. That is CORREYB. Deshaun Ross, man. I haven't seen this young man in quite some time. And long time friend, me and this guy go back. And I don't even like light-skinned people. And let me tell you something. I like Fig. He makes me happy. With that, let's get it cracking. Again, on the show today, CORREYB out of Chicago's finest. She's been slinging these jokes, touring with the great Monique. And wow, just a funny lady, man. I just had a chance to work her room out on a Monday in Chicago, and she's here today. CORREYB, what's up, baby?
Good morning, my love. Listen, I'm letting you know I'm reporting live from my bed because this is what people do when you want to do a show at right when the sun come up. You beat Jesus up this morning, Rodney. You beat Jesus up, and
first of all, your headboard is incredible. Can we talk about that?
It is extreme. It is.
I'm glad y'all ain't got no juices and beverages on there.
No. We catch all those. Don't worry about that.
None of my business. All right, stay right there. He goes by Artsy Moose online, but his real name is Josh.
Yo,
and Josh, how about this? Yeah. Let me tell you something, man.
What's up?
It's times when my old brain can't find your ass because I don't be forgetting your real name. So I call you Artsy Moose. So I'm gonna put him in my phone as Artsy Moose.
That's perfect, man. We go way back though. You gonna call? I'm gonna answer, bro. Anybody
hey, man,
else?
You know what? You such a great guy, man. And a father, a husband, all that good stuff, man. How are you?
I'm great, blessed, man. Excited to be here, but tired as a father.
Nigga, your eyes look like nigga lay down.
You got to beat them up. If you don't beat the kids up, you don't beat the wife up, you can't get none of your stuff done. Nigga,
my wife had me watching this one them shows be having multiple kids.
Oh yeah.
It's a black family. They got about 14 of them. They done had multiples like 3 times. They got a set of twins, a set of triplets, and a set of quintuplets, something like that. Oh. And like 1 single or 2 singles.
Is it true that you can have like a certain amount of kids and you ain't got to pay child support no more?
I don't know if that's true or not.
I heard that.
I think you made that up.
I heard Nick Cannon don't got to pay child support, man. I'm just saying. I think he 12 is the number. 12 of them.
Is it?
I don't know.
Look that up for me, Musa. Find that. That's an interesting topic. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Straight out of Cali, homie. I don't know if he gangbanged though. Fabulous comedian, man. Welcome to the show, Deshaun Ross, man.
What up? No, not a gangbanger. I had a real father in my life. So
you had a father.
Yeah.
That is the deciding factor. Let me ask you this, because I see you didn't let your hair grow out. Because you had the funky fresh waves back in the day.
Yes, I did.
But your hair is still healthy. You're still long as hell. Dude, like, are you about to get braids? What you doing?
I braid it sometime, but I keep it for the fro. I like the fro.
I'm gonna say this question, man, because I really want to ask you this, because all these old school girl comedians be trying to take you down, man. Don't answer that. That ain't even the question. It's just talk. Scuttlebutt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the show today, we did a podcast for a number of years. It was called what the hell was it called? It was Fig's idea. Fig, what was the show, man? I'm my brain. Huh?
Box seats.
Box seats. It was a sports podcast we did every day. Fig said, you know what? Something happened, and Fig will not be disrespected. It's just not going down like that. But it's so good to see it. And we was already cool, but I feel like I gained a friend during that time, man. And I love our relationship. So I'm glad you had the time to come rock with us today.
Love you like a brother, man. Love you like a brother.
All right. Hey, y'all. My name is Rodney Perry. This is Rodney Perry Live, Season 2, episode number 68. 168 episodes, guys.
Oh.
160 episodes. And you know what I wanted to do with this show? So I'm kind of changing the tone of the show in terms of it kind of, and Corey B, because you work with a morning show from time to time. It felt like a morning show, and I wanted to feel like a podcast. I want to have some real conversations and with my friends. So here we go. You guys are those friends today. Corey B, how you doing?
I got a question. First of all, 168 episodes is absolutely amazing. You definitely get a round of applause for that. But I don't understand how I became number 168. Who was the other 167 niggas that was more important? Anybody?
It was probably more like close to 1,000 people more important. But
it is insane.
But you were busy. You was on tour then. You was not available.
We don't tell jokes at 8 a.m, Rodney.
That's why you don't want to wake people up. They've been working all night.
We'll talk about this offline, but yeah, congratulations.
I'm gonna ask you this, Corey, because I'm looking at you.
Yes.
You know, first of all, you're gorgeous. I'm loving the hair.
Thank you.
Are you a thumb sucker?
I am.
Or were you? Do you still?
If my anxiety gets high and I don't want to cuss, I will. But now
you go whole thumb or just a tip?
Oh no, you gotta go whole thumb because I'm married, so I gotta keep my practice up.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not married. I mean, I am married, but I don't. So I'm a thumb sucker. That's why I felt comfortable being able to ask you that. I'm a thumb sucker as well. I no longer did it, but I remember my parents going to painstaking methods to make me stop.
Yeah.
Hot sauce, motherfucking tape. You know,
the sock on the hand,
the
gloves. Box. Yeah. No.
And so like my granddaughter is now becoming this thumb sucker, man, and they're really messing her teeth up like her gums must be made of damn Play-Doh.
And late in life,
now they have that thing where they can put it in your mouth, and if they put their thumb in there, it'll prick them. Them kids don't give a fuck.
I want to do that. I want to make her bleed.
Terrible.
I want to do that.
I don't think that it will pierce the skin, but it'll give them a reminder of, hey, it's something in there that doesn't go in there. If I could do it all over again, I would rather you take my arms than have a raggedy grill.
Yeah, my teeth have straightened out over the years, but if you're a thumb sucker, you can look at me and be like, that nigga was a thumb sucker.
Absolutely. It's our essence, and people are a little jealous of that, Rodney. They ain't gonna never admit it.
Hey, I was thinking today, I was watching Charlemagne the God, and this how dope God is, guys. God will put a guy as a broadcaster with a freaking lisp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like his mic has to be wet at the end of a show.
Hey, listen. Hey, Rodney. A lot of people don't know this, but Moses had a stutter.
Moses was a stutterer. Was a stutterer. That is an absolute fact. And he said, because there's a couple people drowned when he said, hey, let's go.
That's what he said. How he say it, Rodney?
Come on.
Says, get it out. Write it down.
That's why he brought the tablet.
But there are comedians, there are singers that stutter, and it's kind of like Corey said, it's a bit of anxiety that you experience that kind of causes it, but when you're performing, it goes away.
It goes away.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah,
People
my
don't
buddy
sing with a
Double D,
stutter?
he's a stutterer, and yo, it's like, nigga, I never heard you stutter until he slow down and be talking, and you be like,
People don't
okay.
sing with an accent either.
Kirk Franklin is
Yeah.
a chronic stutterer. Like Kirk Franklin and Aaron Hall as well. But when they sing, you'll never know it.
Chill.
But get them to do.
Pause. Kirk Franklin don't sing nothing.
Well,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Well, Fig, like a little bit. He say, sing it. He do say that.
You do
He
say that.
say
All right, hey guys, let's just jump to the show, man. I got some stuff I want to run by y'all. I was thinking about this, and I'm gonna throw it out there. Have you ever broken up with a person? And not to say you did not break up, like I'm talking about call person on the phone, be like, look, I don't want to be with you no more. Or face to face, have you ever like legit broke up? Deshaun Ross.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I broke up with a girl after a show one time.
So wait, so did you know it was coming? Or she did something? Well, what happened?
Well, the reason she had to go was because she was wilding too much. She she popped up to the show. She tried to fight another girl at the show. What? And people knew she was a guest of mine. So like she went up there. She was trying to fight one of the bartenders.
So she was embarrassing.
Oh, thoroughly. She had to go.
Wow.
And it was remember when they did the Hollywood and Highland spot out in Cali? It was there. When I say she walked in and went hard at this waitress or bartender and was trying to fight her. Like people had to.
Were you smashing the girl?
Which one?
I'm sure you're smashing the girl you broke up with.
Both
the girl
of them.
that she wilded out on.
No, that's the crazy thing. I didn't even know that girl. Now was I smashing somebody else?
So wait. So you walked up to her. You like, look, I break up with you. It's over.
No. Well, once security kicked her out, I was like, yo, we done. You're like, how are we getting home? We ain't no we.
Dude, I think that's so brave, dude. I have never broke up with anybody. MUSA, have you ever broke up with somebody, man?
Nah, I feel like men, we just ghost them. That's our thing.
Or do shit. Like, I'm good for doing shit. Like, I'll like, if you don't like people that pee in the bed, I may pee in the bed.
Wow.
Like, I don't like men.
Who likes a bed here though?
We ain't masters of rejection like women are. Women gotta turn down dick every day. Men we don't turn down women every day, so we ain't good at it. So me, when it's somebody I don't want to deal with no more, I just gradually stop calling them. I just stop showing interest, and I feel like that's why women
so disrespectful, ain't it, Fig? Like, I mean, isn't it better to look a person in the face and be like, look, I can't do this.
I can't look you in the face if I don't answer that phone though.
Listen, I go with MUSA, man. It's really a difficult situation, man, to try and face somebody and be like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? I do it. I've done it more like the ghosting, and then get the follow-up phone call later and be like, this ain't working. Women know it was over. It ain't working.
And women take rejection worse than we do.
They do
worse than we do.
Oh my God! You know why? You said something before, MUSA. We used to it.
Yeah,
we've been getting rejected ever since we like girls.
It is part of your whole existence as a man to take rejection. But
remember
CORREYB.
The note, Rodney? Remember in second, third grade, you write the note. Will you go with me? Yes, no, and you come back.
No, we'll do that. But CORREYB, dudes don't break up, do they?
Listen, it depends on how far you are into it. If y'all already, 1 or 2 months into it, men don't take that kind of rejection. It's like, dude, I dedicated my whole summer to you, sis. No, we go together until the weather break. Like, no, you broke up with me, but I didn't break up with you. I see you tomorrow. Like, guys do not.
So wait, hold. You saying CORREYB? You saying that you broke up with a guy? He was like, "Nah, we ain't." No.
Right. He was like, "You broke up. I did it. I still love you."
That.
Corey, that's a stalker.
That's exactly what it was, Fig. That's exactly what it was. Like, and then why is it that when we decide, you know what? I'm done with you. I don't want nothing else to do with you. Now we get the flowers and the cards and the song and the
but he's supposed to try to get you back. Ain't that part of it?
Well, why if you'd have did that in the beginning, we wouldn't have had this problem.
I'm telling y'all, Rodney Perry. I'm going on the jumbotron. Rodney Perry has never broke up with anyone. Like, I mean, it just ended. Like, I cannot honestly say I've ever, and it's almost cowardice of myself. I think the fact that I didn't go up to her and be like, look, I don't want to be with your ass no more. Like you said, MUSA, I'm a ghosty motherfucker. I could catch with a friendly ghost in your ass.
Have you ever spun the block though? Like I ain't mean to interrupt you, Deshaun. Have you ever spun the block like you ghosted her and then you realize, hold up, I want to come back?
Dude, I just said some smooth stuff. And wanted to come. So I was messing with this girl, right? I was working at Walmart. She worked in jewelry, and we had a mutual friend that let us go over her house and do it on her floor. I'm telling the story, Fig.
That's a real one.
Hear me out.
That's a real one.
So we do it on the floor. I hit her with the smooth joint though. Deshaun Ross. I'm like, look, I'm really not looking for anything like real right now.
After the sex? This coming after the sex?
No, this is pre-sex.
Okay.
I'm like, look, I'm not looking for anything real right now. So if we can just keep this physical, that'd be great. And she was like, cool. But what she knew is that her vagina was fantastic. I had no idea.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. After she broke me off some of that cookie. Let me tell you what type of cookie it was. Whatever this is.
He still got a piece of it. MUSA, he still got a piece of the cookie.
No. I know what kind of cookie you talking about, buddy. It's them Entenmann's chocolate chip cookies, the chewy ones, where you buy a box and say, I'm just going to have a couple, and by the end of the day, the whole box is gone.
Oh, you
talking about that kind of cookie.
That girl told me, she said, I had a great time, and we might be able to do this again, but I definitely don't want you to be my boyfriend. She said it's just so smooth.
Wow, that's rough,
dude. But I had gave her the whole thing, and she gave it right back. So it is what it is. But man, breaking up is hard to do, man. Have you ever had your heart broke?
Yeah.
Ugh.
CORREYB.
Ugh. Yes, I had my heart broke. Oh my God. That is the worst in the world. And see, back in the 90s, when you get your heart broke, you could request and record songs on the radio.
Yes.
Sing them. You know, it wasn't no FaceTime of your best friend. It was like y'all had to meet up. We had to lay in the bed with your best friend and be like just musty and talk it out. Like you just lay your girl gonna tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't have been with this nigga, no way. But you still love him. That breaking up is a feeling. It's physical. If you really love this nigga, it's physical. Like I slap his mama. Like if
easily.
Yeah. I kick a small puppy for about a week. If like that's a icky feeling because you think about all of the stuff that you could have done. Or like, where did it go wrong? Or I was a fool. Like that reality set in, then the anger comes. Like, nigga, how dare you?
You gonna leave all this? But like we said, guys, we programmed to deal with rejection. I mean, if a woman break your heart, are you just like? To me, the best way to get over a woman is to get another one.
Old school.
Agreed.
Old school.
Deshaun Ross, what's your thoughts?
You actually seen me go through my heartbreak. I don't know if you remember it. It was years ago.
Dude, wait a minute. You and your girl was together, and I had no idea.
Yeah. But then
I had zero idea. Like later on, she told me, and later on, you told me.
Yeah.
I was like, who? Really?
Yeah.
I was around y'all, spinning in y'all world, but I had no. Was y'all secret?
Yeah. Because I didn't really want everybody like saying and contributing. And plus, I want to see how she maneuvers. But then I remember I was walking around the union one day and you was like, yo, you don't got that same normal smile. And I was like, yeah, I do. You was like, nah, brother. And then he pulled me outside. He was like, come here. And I told him, he was like, man, you got to have to start smashing everything to get over her.
I said that.
And you know who followed up with that?
They gave you the worst advice ever.
He came right behind you and said, yeah, you got to knock down everything. And I was a wreck.
He was young, though. He was in his 20s.
Yeah. Did that help?
So go ruin a bunch of other girls.
Oh,
because
of course.
I was the worst.
No. You don't. You when you do that, you don't mess with the good girl. You gonna mess with a bunch of hoes. You don't mess with the good girl.
How you know the difference?
Right.
How you know the difference?
They're the same people in my opinion.
They have on the garments that say. I
don't know.
They had t-shirts. No, I'm talking about t-shirts.
Fig.
The good ones, you have a whole
Fig, stop right there. Everybody's free. Everybody free. Fig, you married many years.
Yeah.
Could you be suddenly single? Do you think you can even operate in this new world?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Not these new women. No, I can't do that. Let me tell you something. I'm so serious with it. If my wife leave me, I'm going with her. I'm not doing this. These new women,
we leave. You got everything back. You pack.
Baby, listen. We got rolling suitcases. If she leave with the rolling suitcase, I'm jumping on. I'm taking a ride. We going together. You're not leaving me by myself to deal with these new women and this new mentality. I don't like the new mentality. I'm not riding with the new mentality, feminist. You not a her. You are them and those and these and no. I'm not doing none of that. No, sir.
It's pay to play.
I ain't messing with none of
MUSA, man, you most recently, I mean, you married now and all that good stuff, but you most recently in them streets. What's the fundamental difference between being out there dating and being in a committed relationship?
I mean, it's big pay to play these days, bro. Like, I know y'all can contribute to that. When y'all was in the streets, but now
hold on, brother. You ain't got to talk about us like we
ancient. I'm just saying. I know it was still women out here looking for you to do things and pay for things back when y'all was out here in the streets.
For sure.
Now social media got them feeling like a man's supposed to pay big, and most men ain't even got what is expected of them. You know, because most of that stuff on
what's big?
Media,
how much is it?
I mean, they want to take trips. These women want to take trips, dog. Like they want to be flown out. They want nice things that they can't provide for themselves. Like, that's the norm now because of what social media and the music is showing them. And it's like most average dudes can't afford that. And I feel like that's what's killing the game right now. Go ahead and get on
the 666 generation.
Yeah.
It's the 666 generation. Let me tell you something. They want a man who's 6 feet tall with a 6-pack and makes 6 figures. That's 666. It's a 666. They
don't want you to have 6 inches though.
Oh no. Pause. No, they want what's called the porno penis. That's what they want.
No good, great.
I don't know.
Listen. I tell them, listen. TV make things look bigger than they are. You understand what I'm saying? That's not real.
What you got, Corey?
I don't know. I see things a little bit different now. As far as like my beautiful, successful girlfriends that are single, I feel bad for them. But I'm watching a lot of these women put their vaginas on the clearance rack. Like back then, it's the $40. It's the bundles. It's to get my hair and my nails done. Back then, when we was giving it up, we did get the keys to the car, the keys to the house, access to the bank account. So it was a little different back then. But we required.
But wasn't access to the bank account like a test to see if you would clean them out or keys to the car, see how you would treat his stuff?
Well, no. It was like, you remember the song "No Romance Without Finance"? Got to have a job. Like that was back then. So that's nothing new. But what I'm watching these girls do now is like, here's the thing. You're not. Oh, and let me answer the question first. There's absolutely no way that I could go from married to single. My husband's new wife is now my fiance. Okay, because I can't get married to her. I don't. What you want me to do, sis? Okay, but I'll get my own room. But I can't do that because I'm watching people go out with not like real people. You're dating their resume and their representative. It's like when you apply for the job that you know that you ain't qualified for. And then at the end, it all come out. No, thank you.
So everybody's telling the truth up front in a relationship? Like, what percentage of people are really telling the truth up front? You think?
12%.
Exactly.
12.
Exactly.
12. But I'm talking about extreme, MUSA.
Like, I can't even afford the drinks I just bought her. I can't even really afford those.
But it ain't money because niggas got money. Niggas got money.
And that's the thing. Women
you got money. I see your hair, Fig.
Rodney,
I know you got money.
Rodney, I'm trying to tell you, these women want men that make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, but they don't realize what it takes to be able to get that. They want a man that make well into the six figures. I'm not talking about $100,000. I'm talking about 150, 200, 300. These women want those kind of men. But guess what? 90% of women want those kind of men, but it ain't but about 4 or 5% of them in the entire world.
Well, hold on. I don't know if I agree, Fig. I think women. I think most men ain't making as much as their female counterparts anyway.
That's what it is there.
But you know the females. Listen, the females want a man who make the same amount of money or they do, or a whole lot more. I ain't never said that in my life. I don't care how much money I got. I never looked for a woman that got no money. It was never my.
It's not even on your list of like must-haves.
Is that our problem though as men? Are our standards too low?
I don't know. Let's answer that. Deshaun Ross. I mean, does a woman have to have money to be in your life?
No.
It ain't nothing as a man. It's nothing you ever think about.
Not even on my list, Rodney.
But I met a chick
part of being a man is you're a provider. Go ahead, CORREYB.
So my question is this for you guys then. If she doesn't need money or you require very little money from her, then why are we complaining every time she got her hand out?
She gotta have something going for her. I think
what that mean, MUSA? Hold on, Fig. What that mean?
I think Deshaun will agree. She might not have to have no money, but you got to be doing something with your life.
What that mean? What that mean?
Like are you in school? What are you working towards? Like the same thing. What is your plan? What are you trying to be? Like my wife, when I met my wife, she was in college. She's trying to be kept, MUSA. Nah, see, if you tell me that, I don't no man want no kept woman.
If she fine enough, Fig, go ahead.
I don't. No, it depends on. Listen, it depends on what you have. You know, when a man has a lot, he don't mind a woman. Listen. Just case in point.
Let me stop. Everybody free.
If I walk into McDonald's,
go ahead,
and there's a drop dead gorgeous woman in McDonald's, I'm talking to her. If a woman walk into a McDonald's and there's a handsome man in there, she don't want him.
Are you wifing her though?
Look,
yes.
Look, those of us that are parents, I'm a father of girls. I tell my girls this. Hold on, guys. I tell my girls this. A guy, I don't want you with a guy that can't spend money for your time. Like it costs to be around you. Like I seen one of my girls. She was going to visit this guy in another city. She was going to drive like 8 hours away. I was like, that nigga need to come see you. That nigga need to pay for you to come see him. He needs to buy you a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So if I would ask that of my daughter, I would ask that for a friend. Like if I had a friend, like that nigga should be flying you out.
Now see, but y'all just said we can't be. They girls want to get flued out, and we wanted this, that, and the other. So we got to make up our mind. What is it that you guys are willing to provide?
Let me ask you this, Rodney. What if we look at the averages? We look at the average man's salary in America.
$34,000 a year.
No, it's a little more. It's about 41 because the average salary is about $20 to $21 an hour.
If you can't afford a woman, you don't need to be around her.
Rodney, we're talking about 80 to 90% of men in the entire country. The average salary is about 41 to $45,000 a year.
Okay.
So what we're saying is when you say that, we're saying the vast majority of men should never be married.
True. But I had to even ask myself this as a father. Do I want my daughter with a broke young guy or with an old nigga that's got the paper?
You know, if you think about it, by the time a man reaches his financial peak, he's usually somewhere between 40 to 50 years old.
Bro, I just got my account yesterday.
In his 20s and 30s.
Oh God.
Hey,
so he's 100% right.
Look at some of these comments,
right,
man.
In the corporate world,
100% right.
Lamardia says, and that's why the gay community is on the rise. A man for a man. Oh God. Oh God.
Nobody trying to sword fight.
Candice TV said, I'm with Corey. I don't want to work for real. I have no choice. LOL. She does if she's materialistic. I think that's what he's trying to say. What up, cuz? That is my cousin. What's up, brother? RG Parker in the building. Happy hump day. Andromeda in the building. Just back from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, where she had a wonderful time. We talked
today. I seen that bikini too. She over there killing them.
Hey, and Rodneyism, he said, you in the street. You absolutely right. That's Rodneyism. I said it all the time. All right, here we go, guys. We started off talking about the breakup. Women are far braver than men when it comes to breaking up with people.
Facts.
I think a woman will break your heart without hesitation. Yeah, she'll let your ass have it. I watched those. Do y'all watch those videos with the gold diggers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rodney.
They shut a dude down until they see what kind of car he in.
Bam.
But you know what though, Rodney? To be fair, we put up with a lot more than you guys are willing to put up with.
Oh, give me that. What that mean?
When it comes to relationships, we are far more forgiving. We are far more understanding. We put up with way more. I can tell you right now, and I know that this ain't even what a conversation is supposed to go.
Go on in there. Get in there, Corey B.
I'll give you one example. Women forgive men for cheating.
Infidelity, yes.
Infidelity. Women will forgive men. Some women, a lot of women, will forgive a man for even stepping out on them and having a baby outside of their relationship. Men would never be. I have 0% of men would be able to handle.
Well, we got 4 guys on the show today. Let's find out. That's a great question, Corey B.
0%.
That's a great question, Corey B. Fellas, how many you catch your wife cheating? Is it over? Fig.
Yep.
No.
Are you serious? All them years y'all got, and she can't get one little piece of dick?
Hey, Rodney, listen. I just say this for myself. I can't talk for nobody else.
Okay.
This is my second go round. I've never cheated on my wife, not even once. If she step out on me, GMF. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Because guess what? You know, in our business, we get plenty of opportunity. And if I'm turning it down, she got to turn it down.
I hear that.
Wow, how about that? Hey, Deshaun Ross, man, you living a great life. You got hair. You got your hairline strong.
3 women in this afro right now.
3 women living in your hair. You're let me for real though, Ross, man. You catch your girl cheating. Is it a wrap, or could you find a way to forgive her?
Absolutely. I don't have the forgiveness bone in my body. I don't let things go.
Really?
So let me ask you this. So you catch your wife cheating, but it's not a normal dude. It's one of them porno dudes. You walk in, all you see is penis. You gonna take her back?
First of all, I'm not looking at the man's penis.
You didn't try to. It was that big. You just walked in. It was like it
was just at the door.
Couldn't get the door open. Couldn't open the door.
You taking her back?
I mean, we've been together 27 years. I would consider it.
Right here, Rodney. Right here.
I like that.
I'm not. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
I am more inclined to break to end my marriage over extreme financial carelessness than I am over him sleeping with somebody else.
Do you
financial carelessness, gambling, drinking? RC Musa, man, answer me this, bro.
Not a little booty. Everybody deserves a little booty every now and then. Like,
I love you. Look at you.
I mean,
Musa, you catch your lady cheating, is it an automatic rap?
I feel like with my situation now, yes, but my previous situation, are you trying to redefine a relationship? Like, what if you catch her cheating and she say, "Yo, let's do an open marriage now." Like, she got some dirt on you, you got dirt on her. Let's stay together, but we gonna do our thing on the side. Like, if she offers the opportunity to redefine a relationship, I don't know.
And that's not nothing you would consider with your current wife?
Cause nah, my wife, she don't like girls or nothing like that. My wife is like solid. She's straight up and down Christian, so she ain't with it. But I'm saying I've dated women who I feel like might just be like, yo, if you want to go wild, we together, we split the bills and live our life.
All right, that brings up a great question, Musa. Your significant other is cheating with the same sex. You hold yours, Corey. Is that less of a deal breaker?
Yeah. Not. Is it like? Is it the same sex as trying to be me?
It don't matter. It's just the same sex. We're not getting no nuance yet.
And dude, she got Tim's on. She trying to fight me. Like, I don't know. That's different than the girl.
What is she at WNBA? She tall. She like 6'6".
But is she violent with it though? She like deep voice, fitted caps. Like, she trying to be a dude.
You can beat her. She's still a woman. All right. Deshaun Ross.
Deal breaker? No.
It's not a deal breaker if it's a girl. But no. Fig, isn't this still a fails at her heart? She's still stepping out.
Yeah, but it's different, man. It's different when it's a guy. It's almost like I don't know, man. It's I guess it's a man thing. If it's a woman, I think I could get beyond that.
Really?
Can I say
it's interesting? I think anybody, I would still be pissed.
Woman, you don't feel like she's trying to replace you.
Hey, my man Lamardia said it's a deal breaker for him either way. I love my wife. Hey, Corey.
Can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
I feel like when we talking about being cheated on by a woman or a man, I feel like at some point as men who all been cheated on, you got to decide, did this break your heart or break your ego? Because if we saying immediately if it's a woman, it's okay. And that just means it didn't hurt your ego. So you know what I mean? It doesn't break your heart because it didn't hurt your ego. Now getting cheated on by a man.
But if you shatter a man's ego, you shatter his heart, don't you?
But usually with a woman, if she cheats with a woman, you're not thinking like she's getting smashed. You're thinking
she's getting smashed, man. These chicks is out there with their own penis, man.
But you're thinking maybe it could be a threesome if it's with another girl.
But again, even if she cheated on you with another man, you more upset that she stepped out on you because you're a man. Another man is sleeping with something that I call my own.
It's the competition.
Your heart might not even be broke. It really broke your ego more than your heart. A lot of times our heart don't even be broke. We just mad because a dude came in and
I say heart, ego is all the same. But Deshaun Ross make a great point. It's not no true competition.
No.
Wow. Well, we unpacking a lot of stuff today. CORREYB.
You've seen my husband, Rodney. He's 6'1", 260. If he walks anywhere near me with another man, it's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah. Like no. The answer is no.
And I'll say this too, and if the gays are watching, here goes.
I don't know if we can say that no more.
Yeah, you can.
It's too late. I already said it. Here goes. Homosexual men are way less palatable than homosexual women.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. Yeah. In the black community, for sure.
In the black community, for sure. And I'm going to tell you this. Black people are really not freaky like that.
Some of us are.
I was about to say, I don't know, Rodney. I would be.
However freaky a black person is on 10, white folks that's their appetizer.
I was about to say it depends on who you comparing it to.
I'll go with that.
Comparing it to the whites?
I've been to hedonism, and the white folks be gallivanting around there no matter what their body look like, butt ass naked. Black people be still in bikinis and da-da-da-da-da. They don't really get into it till they about to leave the next day.
So like day 3.
Day 3, day 4, they had 7 days. Day 6, they finally got naked at the little bar in the water.
Yeah, we more reserved than they are.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to that urination, defecation, beat me, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
we ain't doing none of that. You right. The
The freakiest black girl we've dealt with got white residue on her. She's been around some white people.
Yeah,
Wow, how
because where
about
you
that?
think we learned it from?
Yeah, she's been around some white people.
Get out of here. All right, guys. Great conversation so far. We 40 minutes in the show. We almost done. Goodness gracious. I want to cover this though before we get out of here. Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors are becoming a thing. So Jonathan Majors had the issue with the white woman. The white woman, they had a domestic thing, and it literally ruined his career. I mean, they taking him out of the Marvel series. He about to lose a lot of stuff. So Meagan Good to the rescue.
Love her.
Is Meagan Good simply been sent to save this man?
By God, you say?
Not by God, by like some fixer. Like remember Olivia Pope? Like those are real people like that.
Yeah,
People fix these situations. Jonathan Majors calls so-and-so, Olivia, hey, Olivia Pope, I need some help. They about to throw the book at me. Stay right there. I'm gonna get Meagan Good to come over there and walk in the courtroom with you.
That's called a good manager in Hollywood.
I never looked at it like that. I never once thought it could possibly be that. I was so happy for them. I was blinded by the deception that might be underneath it.
I think it's absolutely look. First of all, they had never been seen together before last week, so they've been dating.
But Rodney, if one thing will make you quit these white women, is what happened to him. If anything will make me say, you know what? Let me go find somebody for me.
Nobody makes decisions like that overnight.
Well, yeah, dude.
Who?
Nah.
If you like white women, you not going cold turkey on white women. Am I right, Deshaun Rose?
Yeah, no, I think it's a move, but I don't even think that's the right one for that move, though.
Oh, give me that. Give me that then.
I personally think he needs to go with like somebody more like a Keke Palmer, who has like a more cleaner image.
She's too loud though. She's too vocal.
I'm not saying her per se. I'm saying somebody like that.
So what you mean? Like,
hey, Keke Palmer had the baby. I think her baby daddy white while you playing, but Keke Palmer is really growing up into a beautiful young lady.
Rodney,
but the way they look at her though.
But listen to this. Listen to this. The history of this country is it's taboo even today for black men to be with white women. Even today, it's more acceptable for a black woman to be with a white man than for a black man to be with a white woman. Even today, some of the most horrific acts of violence in our country against our people is when a black man was with a white woman. Some of the most horrific.
But even and I know what you're talking about. We're talking about Medgar Evers. We're talking about
Emmett Till.
Emmett Till, and they weren't even with those women. This is a woman saying he looked at me.
Right. We see Rosewood. Even the one Oklahoma that was over a white woman. The Oklahoma oh God, what are they? Oklahoma when they bought Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street, the race riots.
Yes. It's still taboo. OJ Simpson.
They just needed a reason though. They knew what they was gonna do.
They need a reason, but still, it's still taboo for a black man to be with a white woman. Look at what they did to Jack Johnson, the boxer way back in the day when he was. It's been in the history of our country since the beginning.
But I think that's different. Corey, you got something?
Yeah, I just think I think it's a little bit different. Now let me say for me, I think people love who you love. Black, white, purple, dinosaur. If you love dinosaurs, then go marry you a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like I'm with that. But I think that
if you let a Tyrannosaurus Rex tear your ass up, don't come back to the club.
Why? Why?
Because he take them little bitty arms.
Yeah, but watch this. He's got them little bitty arms, but you ain't gonna say nothing about him.
You finna go viral,
You ain't gonna say nothing about him. He will eat you alive. You ain't gonna say that he got a little muscle shirt on like 50 Cent.
Go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because you know we'll go. We'll go. Because now I see a Tyrannosaurus Rex with teeth. Okay.
How's Tank Talk gonna stay on?
In the club.
How you gonna get it on?
Yeah, he's like, okay, he got a muscle shirt on. How you gonna stay on? He got a blouse.
He got to keep his arms up with my hands. Okay, never mind.
No, but there's definitely a racial component here, but I think it's less about in Jonathan Major's case, it's less about race and more about Meagan Good come to save him for me.
I got to ask one question, Rodney.
Go ahead, Fig.
If her name, if the woman that he was accused of assaulting, because it's just accusations now.
It is, and he has returned the accusations to her.
Right. If it was Tanisha, would this even have made news? If her name was Tanisha,
yes,
you see Ray Ross beat his wife all up and down the elevator, and then it come out for 6 months.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, if her name is Tanisha, Keisha, Shaquana, and stuff like that, we're not even having this conversation.
I think it depends on.
Tanisha wouldn't have pressed charges on him. I'm sorry, Corey. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I don't know that to be true, because it when it comes to black men, especially in entertainment, look at all of the stuff that he had going on. It's like, what would be the motive? What would be the motive to break? Like, would it be as effective? Probably not, but it definitely would have came out.
If you can name me one black man that was raked across the coals because he did something to a sister, I'd be shocked.
Well, then we can go down the list of NBA and NFL players. That's easy.
But that's
he got caught on camera.
You talking about Chris Brown?
One NFL player that got in trouble got caught on camera.
Right.
That's only because it was
right. Go ahead, Deshaun. What are you saying?
I was saying the only one who got in trouble was Ray Rice, and that's because we seen it.
Yeah,
because
but it didn't even come out right away though. He the NFL knew about it, but until it went public, it was nothing.
Because the one right after him, what's his name? The Chubb, he did it, but
Nick Chubb.
Anybody
said Chris Brown.
If we haven't seen it.
Chris Brown.
Really
hey, I tell y'all like this. First of all, any man that hit a woman is a coward in my book.
Period.
Sure. But at the same time, it's women out there provoking. So here goes the next question. If a woman hit you, do she deserve to be hit back? CORREYB, what's your thoughts?
I think that I have 2 daughters and I have 3 sons. And I tell my daughters, anytime that you put your hands on male or female, brace yourself to get what you give out. Is it right? Probably not. But I also believe that women, if you thinking in the back of your head that you're going to run up on a man because he's not supposed to hit you back, then you probably should get punched in the face. And I have no problem with that. Like, you teach your daughters to give what you want, what you want to receive. You don't go around putting your hands on people because you angry or because you're trying to be a bully. Brace yourself for the punch back.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah. Fig, let me ask you, man. The old days, the old movies, women slap you, pow! You take it like a G. You can't hit a woman back, am I right?
I don't personally, I don't agree with it, but I'll say this. You have permission to restrain her. I don't like all that punching stuff and all that, because the strength of a man, I believe, is in his physicality, and I believe the strength in a woman is in her mouth. The way that she can. A women are powerful when they speak, and they can tear you down. They can destroy you with their tongue,
or they can build you up. Same time.
Man is with his fist, so it's no competition.
Agreed.
Deshaun Ross.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. But when I was a kid, my mom used to say, "Don't let nobody beat on you, even a girl." She said, "Just don't hit her in the face or in the chest." Like hit her in her arms or something like that to get her off of you. Just don't let nobody beat on you.
You have to yourself.
It's a thin line it's a thin line between a woman hitting you and you getting attacked. Now, a woman hitting you because of altercation, most men, we gonna eat that. But if she's hitting you and coming at you, trying to physically harm you, you can tell multiple hits, going for your face, you gotta do something. I gotta get her off me, because I feel like at some point your life could be in danger. So
don't you run a risk as a man of going deep into jail? Because
absolutely,
if people come up on the situation, it's just gonna look like you beating up on a girl.
Absolutely.
Like, but I tell you this, I don't even engage with other comedians, like female comedians, like roasting and stuff. I don't engage with females because there's no win.
Mm-hmm.
I can't win. If she beat me, I'm a hoe, and if I beat her, I'm a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just had that situation in Chicago. We just had that situation with the mother and the son.
Well, I saw that.
We just had that situation 2 weeks ago.
I sure did.
Well, the mother was in there and they were arguing over food. They were arguing over food. And that man said, if you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Wow.
That's what now she never put her hands on him. They arguing back and forth. And that man punched her 3 times in the face.
She never even looked like she was going to hit the man.
Because she wasn't. And her son said, no, that's my mama.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
And thank God the charges were dropped. But it's like, we can't have an altercation without me. Like you said, Rodney, I can say some stuff, especially, being a comedian. I've had to get walked to my car by security on a number of occasions because, guys will heckle or interrupt or say things. I've had a guy throw a bottle of Ciroc at me on stage. Wow. And then run up and try to fight me because you didn't like what I was saying, but I wasn't, it's like we have to. And then what the comedian said to me, the male comedians after the melee? Well, you should have just disengaged. You should have said something cute and sexy. You should have. And it was like, no, nigga, you shouldn't have been recording and you should have been up there helping me. Wow. That's what should have happened. But so it's like, Rodney, perfect example. Women, our fight is here. Men, your fight is here. But
Rodney, I got such a pet peeve with it. If today, I love my wife to death. If she berate me in the street, outside with her mouth, I'm done. Gone. I'm out. You can never disrespect me in the street as my woman because that makes me unsafe and it doesn't give me the ability to protect you either. And you can never talk to me sideways in the street and think that we could be in a relationship. If we in a house, just us, we could go at it, we could talk and all that, but if we outside, I'm done.
Wow. Hey, this is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in Rodney Perry Live, man. A lot of great conversation today. I can't thank my guests enough for coming on. CORREYB in the building. Artsy MUSA. Let's not forget comedian Fig and my man, Deshaun Ross. Before we go, guys, what's attractive? Like, what's attractive? Like what makes you pause? What makes you stop? Is it a nice face? Is it a fat booty? Is it some wonderful titties? Is it shoulders? Is it arms? Like, and not necessarily your significant other, just at a glance, what makes you pause? CORREYB.
Oh, it's the 2 S's. If the smile is nice and he smell good, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If he smell good, it's something about if a man walks.
Any particular scent you like?
No, I just want you to smell. I want you to have a distinct smell. If you wearing something good and it make me turn around like this, that's how ugly niggas get women. They smell good.
But now you make a great point because I completely think that men could survive on grooming and grooming alone.
Yes,
that's all we got.
No, we got all you got.
No, it's some handsome dudes out there. I mean, all 3 of y'all clean up real good.
Yeah, that's all we got, Rodney. What a man usually have is a shave and put some cologne and put on some nice clothes. We ain't got no makeup. We ain't got no body shapers. We ain't got no eyelashes, no earrings.
Oh, niggas got body shapers. I wore one on TV. I know.
Y'all got body shapers. Y'all got beards now. They putting on the hair pieces. Y'all got just as much as
how they put it on?
No, we don't.
Hey, MUSA, man, what makes you pause, man? What Corey like the nice teeth and the smell good?
Eyes, man. I'm an eye guy. Like making eye contact and just seeing something in people's eyes, man. Just show they good intentions. I'm that type of dude.
So it don't have to be green eyes or nothing like that. It's that you like that sexy look.
Yeah. You ever looked at somebody's eyes and you can just tell, it's something about this person. Like,
but you just ain't randomly looking no motherfucker walk around like, oh, excuse me.
I mean, you catch your eye, bro. Like everybody know.
Like this. Hey, boo.
That's why I keep my head up. I'm a nice guy, yo. So I'm never go. I don't curve girls. I just ghost them. I just be like, yo.
So wait, let me ask you this: you're what? You're 6'3",
6'2",
6'2", you're a reasonably good looking guy.
Appreciate you.
Right, I give you that. Let me ask you this: could you ever be with an ugly woman?
I feel like I have been, bro. I feel like I have been. Cause I mean, like, it don't.
What was her name?
Every man up here, like, oh, I ain't gonna really. I ain't gonna do it like that. But cause she.
What did it start with?
She hollered at me at the comedy show.
What did her name start with?
A.
Oh, ugly ass Anna.
Nah, cause I mean, she was funny, man. She was funny. It's just rare. That's rare that men meet a girl that really make them laugh, dog. Shorty was funny.
Was she a comedian?
Nah, she was just funny, bro. She was just funny.
All right.
That was like, oh, man.
What makes you pause, man?
Just on first glance, a pretty face or a banging body. Pretty face or banging body.
That's everything, though, Fig.
Well, you know, look, the back.
Are you more pretty face or more banging body? Could a woman have a pretty face and no body?
Yeah, but it could be flipped if she got the personality to go along with it. If she got it, like, cause
so she can have a banging body, ugly face, and a great personality.
Right, because this is how that gets. She got the banging body, grab your attention, but you got to be around her long enough.
Her breath might stink, though. I think her breath stink. If she got a motherfucking banging body.
No, we ain't doing that.
She got a banging body and an ugly face.
No, sir.
Her personality wonderful. Her breath is on fire.
She can't stink. No, I can't do no stink. I don't care what.
No stink at all.
Fine, banging body. She can have all that. But breath stink. I'm done. I can't do.
Deshaun Ross. What makes you pause, bro?
You can sneak some mint into her drink, though, Fig.
You sure can. You can give her them little mint mojito.
Give her a Listerine Slurpee.
Punch out of mouth with a fucking mint. Okay.
When you said all that, I made me think. I was like, I could do a pretty face with no body more.
Okay. So you know what? LA. And I'm gonna tell me what y'all think about this, and we're gonna get out of here in a second. I think it's regional, like geographical. Like you're a California dude. California dudes need a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Standards are higher there, though.
No, they just like beautiful women in the face. You can have breasts, you can not have breasts, you can have butt, you can not have butt. They'll take a pretty woman. They like everything else, but they prefer a pretty face. Now you get out to New York, the East Coast, you need kind of, like Fig said, a pretty face and some semblance of body. You ain't gotta be banging, but you can't have if you have a pretty face, you gotta have a body too. If you from the Midwest,
body.
Cleveland, Chicago, Detroit, you gotta have a body and maybe be a little thick.
Yeah, you gotta be cornbread fed out here, baby.
And you gotta have another skill set. You gotta be able to cook
and fight.
And all my cousins laugh at me.
Yeah.
Yep. All my
now
cousins.
MUSA.
No, North Carolina, you know she gotta be thick, cuz you know
you
what we
got to
do.
be thick, grit.
You gotta be thick, and you gotta be able to barbecue a little bit. If you down,
you gotta have that little shit down here.
Yeah.
That's what we on down here.
Down south, you gotta have what they call boom.
Well said. Finally, would you? This just yes or no question. You had to get into it. Would you or would you not participate in a poly relationship, Corey?
Yes.
RT MUSA.
Yeah.
Sean Ross.
100%.
Comedian Fig. Really, y'all? Without it, first of all, to the guys.
What's your answer?
First, let me say this to these niggas before I let them go off with this answer. I hear what you're saying, but the poly is another guy.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Niggas say, whoa.
If she's honest up front.
Yes.
If she's honest up front. Not like you did it and then you told me. If you up front with it.
No, you have to agree to that.
I mean, I have a hard enough time keeping this shit together over here with one woman.
What if he ain't got a lot of time left? He leaving us a bunch of money. What if he on his deathbed?
First of all, that would imply that he wasn't the main guy. I'm not gonna be in that situation if I'm not the main guy.
If Mr. Charles is about to go, hey.
So you will be the second guy.
Listen, I got a rule. All she can do is rub the top of his head.
That's all he could take.
That's all he wanted to do, but not that head.
Yeah. Just this one.
Hey man, great show today. I can't thank my guests enough. CORREYB, how do we stay in touch?
You can find me on everything at CORREYB. It's right there, CORREYB, and that's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I got my new series coming out, Granny 2.0. I'm letting y'all know the remix. We are not our grandmothers, so y'all please.
Nigga, that video you said you wasn't keeping the kids and the cabinet was broke. The kid that broke your cabinet.
Yeah, we're not keeping them kids no more. So y'all please follow me on IG or at Cash App. As you can see, I'm the brokest one on the panel because I'm the only nigga put my Cash App up. All the other ones got me.
No, you the smartest person. We all stupid. That's all.
Yeah, damn right.
Hey, yo, MUSA, man, how do we stay in touch, bro?
RC MUSA on everything, man. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, man. Pleasure to meet all you guys, man. I'm looking forward to following you and hopefully working with you one day.
Absolutely. Deshaun Ross, man, one of the funniest guys in the game, man. How are you? And how do we stay in touch?
You can find me, Deshaun Ross Comedy, except for on Instagram. It's at I am Deshaun Ross, because my Instagram, my other one got taken. So it's I am, spelled Desean, Desean Ross. I am
Deshaun. Yo, Comedian Fig, man, how do we stay in touch?
At Comedian Fig, all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hey, y'all, thank you. My name is Rodney Perry. I'm easy to find. I'll be right here every day. Rodney Perry live on all social media platforms. The YouTube is where you catch this show mostly, but you can also hear it on all platforms. Anywhere you hear your podcast, you can pick up this show. You guys are great. Great conversation, said Jaleesa. Hi, man. Hey, that's somebody's wife. How you doing, sis? Thank you for popping in. Great conversation. You know your man ain't going nowhere. That's for sure. A great conversation, guys. Let's get up out of here. Y'all have a great rest of the day.
All right, y'all.
CORREYB said this shit too damn early.
Rodney Perry.